Jackson, and I play Kylo Ren in Hunted.
How's the walk?
Hi, I'm Brett, and despite not looking like it, I play Rey Rendez in Star Wars Hunted.
Oh, I feel it.
Hopefully by Christmas we will have something to show you guys. Maybe a teaser, maybe a poster. Either way, you guys are getting something on Christmas this year.
Before we start actually filming, the storyboard and the script went through multiple drafts.
I think we did a really good job at that. So just wait until you see that.
I suck. How do you feel about that? I don't suck.
So the script was written over the course of a couple of weeks. We did Zoom calls.
That's why.
We even met up in person to finalize and make sure everyone felt comfortable with their lines and that it made sense.
You know who we are. We're the directors. I'm Jake.
I'm John.
And we're working on Hunted, a Star Wars story. Hello, my name is Jackson. Thanks for coming back to another video. Today we're watching part 4 of Obi-Wan Kenobi. Jake apparently has seen some concerns that this may be somewhat of a filler episode. So if our expectations are a little bit low, hopefully we'll be happily surprised, even if it's not a banger.
Brett told me that he thought it was good.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to think.
I have to watch it.
I think there's not going to be Clone Wars flashbacks, at least in this episode, because people wouldn't be.
People would be losing their shit if there were flashbacks.
Yeah, they'd be in a good way, and they aren't. I think there's a lack of hate, and that's what people are disappointed about.
Like you said last week, if they don't like have flashbacks or have scenes with him in the suit without his helmet on, it's underwhelming. Did you have any questions or anything before we watch it?
Nope, I'm all good, ready to go.
Oh, I should mention our mother has the chills, as the shivers, as Dunson would say. So she's watching it upstairs. They're definitely gonna fight again.
Oh yeah,
Obi-Wan will
kick his butt. He needs to get in the back of the tank in his underwear like Boba Fett.
I got bantha, I got bantha, I got bantha.
What the hell is like Leia just captured by?
Unclear.
I like that line.
Where's Leia?
Empire doesn't take kindly to Jedi sympathizers.
He will come for me.
Obi-Wan is dead. Broken?
Shouldn't be here.
Oh, those are his Jedi robes.
I thought you were freaking out about that guy. I was like, who the fuck is this?
I'm sorry.
No idea what the Empire is capable of. I had a wife once. I knew exactly what she was before we got married. Inquisitors found her anyway, so I know exactly what the Empire can do. If you want my help, you got it.
Those feeders are for hauling sewage.
I swear that woman who was just talking, I thought that was Rose from
I'm not getting in.
Last
I'll go with
Jedi.
it.
I can feel your anger.
Get my shit fueled and ready.
Remember originally me and John wanted to do like one shot like that.
Your body's not the only thing that needs to heal, Ben. The past is a hard thing to forget. The safe house, like the one you were in, has been found in 2 systems. I need to find out where they are, Leia.
How did he die?
He burned to death on Makusa. If you tell me where the path is, you can go home to your family.
I don't know anything about a path.
I forget, why did they try to capture him in the first place?
To draw out Obi-Wan. You know, Bail Organa was allied with Obi-Wan.
She looks like herself at an Imperial baseball game.
No admittance without clearance.
I have Officer Class C.
Now,
That's Hux's grandpa.
this isn't your sector. I can't let you through.
Perhaps I should just inform the Grand Inquisitor of your insolence. Why am I wasting my breath on you?
Like a little superiority.
He should be right ahead of you.
I don't think we've ever seen anybody use those oxygen breathers besides episode 1.
Yeah,
Is that like one of those little hot tubs that's in the Lego game?
probably.
You guys just got on the ship. You literally just arrived here. How are you already taking a sauna? It's a spa bath.
Is Leia gonna be able to withstand her because she's a Skywalker?
Yeah.
Contest.
You underestimate my power!
It's reminding me of Ray.
Yeah.
Braver you've seen, more afraid you are.
Let me see some identification.
Oh,
There you go, Obi-Wan.
Over there.
underwater
Know what it's like.
base. I don't remember if it was Inquisitor, Fallen Order. That's where that whole
Is gone.
ending scene with Vader takes place.
They are not coming for you. Tell me where they are.
Tell you where they are. I just don't want anyone to get hurt.
I give you my word.
I'll have to tell my father first.
I hope you like pain.
I'll never tell you where they are. Let's go!
Good lord, gigantic torture. Snoke.
Oh my gosh, those are all Jedi.
Like their bodies.
Found out what they're hiding down here. It's a tomb.
This is your last chance, Mike.
That's sick. Why are you keeping that? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, is she gonna talk to the Inquisitor? Oh.
I'm sorry to intrude. I understand that you're leading the hunt for the network they call the Path. Just speak. I found evidence before the escape. Impressive.
Oh.
You're alive.
It makes sense. You have to have people among us. And admit you're a spy. Of course I am. I spent 2 years undercover trying to find out where they're hidden.
Oh.
When Kenobi
Twist
came,
it back on her.
panic.
Those things dodge you like Luke dodging the sandpapers and try to shoot them. Left, right.
They're the worst soldiers ever. I know there's a reason that Palpatine like decommissioned all the clones.
Quantity over quality.
Yeah. Even though he's out of practice, that's like one of the first things they all learn.
Still got it.
Yeah. It's actually having to duel somebody and when it's that's bad.
That was cool. He like hit the bullet.
Where's the window?
I swear, this hallway looks like the exact scene where Fallen Order where Vader's like holding back all the water.
Yeah.
They copied Fallen Order.
Oh my gosh, is he gonna dress up as a hero officer?
That is a horrible outfit.
Yeah.
They would totally see him.
Yeah.
Stop it.
This was never who I was. Then you died.
Oh.
It's the resistance.
Obi-Wan, you might need to break out.
This is just a Tom Cruise one.
Guys, you told me to go!
That is so Scarlet.
You want more? I will tolerate your weakness no longer.
I put a tracker on the ship.
I have underestimated you. My lord, you're certain that the tracker is with you?
That thing made it a tracker.
I was about to make a joke. Oh my god, Lola's alive! Epic reveal. The droid made it.
Okay, I have, well, in my opinion, why this episode feels like a filler, and it's definitely like the weakest of, except for that scene at the end. And I wouldn't even, I enjoyed it, but yeah, it was not the most interesting.
I can forgive it if these next two are good.
It feels like it's filler because it was so focused on the Inquisitors again, whereas the last one was all about Vader, so it was like, oh my god. This one was the Inquisitors, and they kind of, I mean, they don't have to do that, but they're doing that so it's not just Vader the
Yeah.
whole time. Well, I would like it to be just all Vader and Kenobi.
I don't hate it, but it is a little concerning. But
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lose hope on it.
Rebellions are built on hope.
Yeah, we'll just have to see what the next 2 episodes have in store. I know how it's very unlikely that there's any more than 6 episodes, but I just had in the back of my head, like, why would he say that?
No, I think it just means that if it's because they said this was like the most watched show on Disney Plus ever.
Yeah.
So from a business standpoint, it makes sense to do a season 2.
Yeah, well, I just don't think, I don't put it out of my head that, I mean, it's possible that they did do 9 episodes and they're just not telling people. So
Oh,
it's
you mean
oh,
like
shit.
they're just gonna say this is not over yet and release 7 next week or after 6?
Yeah, that, I mean, it's very unlikely.
No, I don't.
But
I don't see that happening. They would have had to film longer and everything.
well, they've filmed a long time. I mean, it shows.
That'd be great.
But
never seen a studio lie about that.
It's like, wow,
I'm not sure about that.
We're pretty sure.
This episode reminded me a lot of Fallen Order, though, just with that plan. This show in general does, but it's because I love that game and that story.
Yeah, the only difference between the Fallen Order scene and this one is that Vader, like, the water's actually in the room and he's holding the water back.
Yeah, I'd be like, well,
Kenobi was just
when
holding the
Kenobi.
glass, but
Imagine if they did something like that. Like, imagine if Vader was like in that scene, or like with the stormtroopers that came through that door, and then Kenobi let the water out. Imagine if it was the same thing, but Vader and the stormtroopers opened the door, and then Kenobi let the water down. But then, like in Fallen Order, Vader is like Doctor Strange. He's like holding it all back. It'd be cool. It'd be cool. I wish they did something like that. Like maybe Vader's holding it back with one hand, and with the other, he like throws his lightsaber at Kenobi, and he gets away. But it's like, damn, he's good.
You know what a J-cut is?
I do not.
When like the sound of a scene is overlaid on the transition from one scene to the next. They were showing Reva, the Inquisitor, out on the dock out there. You heard Vader's breath start, and then it cut to him like angrily stomping down the hallway. So his
You
breath,
can hear the scene before you see it?
Yeah. You could hear his breath while still the scene of her out on the dock, and then it cut to him walking down the hallway.
Yeah, it is the same planet. It's called Nur, a water moon.
Well, that's the same planet as in
It's called Nur, a water moon. It is an incredible place, being the home of the Inquisitors and the Imperial Inquisitor program that molds them. Only part of the planet. So wait, is Reva in this show the third sister?
Yeah, she's called the third sister.
Well, apparently the Inquisitor that's killed by Vader in Fallen Order is the second sister.
Yeah.
So
I don't know
that
how the
must
ranking
be-
works, because I think the one we keep joking about his voice.
Yeah.
I think he's the 5th brother.
Yeah. This must take place after Fallen Order then. It definitely takes place after Fallen, because I know Vader's like really young, and Cal is like not super old.
Besides the Vader scene at the end, that's obviously the best. Well, I don't know. Kenobi using his lightsaber, that was really cool. That was on par with the Vader scene at the end. So, Kenobi using his lightsaber and the Force, that was cool. Seeing him do his blocks and everything. And I liked the woman, the spy. I think Tala, I think that's her name. Her being so badass and not like just being fearful in the face of being questioned by the security dude, and then Reva, to turn that around on her when she's like,
she was smart.
She's like, Inquisitor calling her a spy, and she's like, yes, I am. Spy for the Empire. That's quick thinking. That's cool.
I just want more Anakin and Vader. I'm enjoying it, but it doesn't feel like feels like Vader's a side character. Sucks.
All I'm saying is that I understand why he's not just in it full blast the whole time, because
Star Wars Theory is probably losing his shit right now.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to watch his
He's
breakdown.
pissed.
But I understand why he's not just in it as a central, complete character, because it's special. It's special when he shows up, because we're all so excited to see him. And if he's just in it the entire time, obviously we'd still love it.
Honestly, I'm happy with the amount of Vader. I just want more Hayden Christensen.
Yes, I completely agree. But these next 2 episodes better have lots of Vader and Hayden Christensen, Anakin.
I hope hope so.
I think Ewan McGregor and Hayden Christensen said that the end of the show is like they enjoyed all of the show and all the story of it, but they said that the end is like really good, at least to them. And who knows, maybe that's them just trying to hype it up, or I think that they're being honest and they really like the ending. I hope when they get to have their final battle in this, that Obi-Wan really gives them a good butt whooping.
I take their words for it more seriously than like reviews and stuff.
I don't miss not seeing Hayden Christensen as much as you guys do.
We long for him because those movies that he was in were our movies that we grew up with. Every generation has different Star Wars. Like the kids that were young kids when the sequels come out, the sequels are generally disliked.
When they're our age now,
but, when they're gonna teenagers and adults, those are the best ones. They're our favorite.
I think the sequels are overhated. They'll be just like the prequels in 10 years.
Yeah.
They have their faults just like the prequels did.
Scarlet, wake up.
Dennis comes over, he'll eat off.
I'm gonna start talking like that. Like the video if you enjoyed. Let us know what you thought of part 4.
Mother will be most displeased with your arrogance.
Subscribe for more fun content
That's
like this.
what he does. He cuts people off when he's angry about something.
See you next time.